Howdy guys, I'm running out of storage space and I've got to finish these videos. But if you like drugs, you're gonna like this video. Just kidding. If you like drugs, you're not gonna like this video because drugs are bad. Bad for you. Bad drugs. But anyways, so to continue on, I told you guys I was gonna talk about the haircut that changed my life. And it is very true. This haircut did, in fact, send me in a different direction. So one day I need to go get a trim, and this is in Kansas, of course, and it kind of like sets the way for me changing my life to be a better life. But anyways, so I had to get a trim, and so my parents are like, okay, let's go get your trim, and we'll go to the store, and we'll have an okay time. And so we go, and I'm just like, you know what? It's just gonna be a trim. Could you trim a little bit off here and a little bit off there? And the little Asian girl's like, oh yes, well, you can. And I don't know why she kind of sounded like Yoda there, but that's the way she talked. And so she goes and she's trimming, and you know, I hated getting my hair cut, and eventually she's like, we finish, and she shows me in the mirror, and I look like I have a bob head, like, you know, what girls get, and I was like, ugh, this sucks, and like, I'm like, I look like a girl, and not a fun thing to think when you're that young, but, and my dad was like, I'm not having this, and so he buzzed it all off, and it like freed me up, and like I guess I started seeing the world in a different way. I guess it kind of like humbled me to have to cut my hair. But anyways, so I had it was over, I think, spring break. I think that this happened, and like I had gotten to school and everybody was like, "Oh, you cut your hair." Like some people didn't even recognize me. And like Candace, I don't know why I'm bringing her into my stories, but she was like, "Oh," she goes, "I liked it long, blah blah blah," and yeah, I didn't really care. I liked my hair short, and it's still pretty short now. The only reason it's kind of long now is because I haven't gotten a haircut in a while, and I'm gonna be a hippie for the rest of my life. Anyways, I'm sorry I yelled, but I'm moving on, and so this haircut, like, after I got this haircut, I started wearing different colors. I started wearing shorts instead of pants, and you know, I was still drinking soda a lot, and I was still not doing anything, but it changed like how I felt about like my clothes, and like my personality changed, and like the music I started listening to, and it's weird how that haircut changed my life, and eventually, in Kansas, after we got the news that we had to move, I was okay with it, and moving was not such a big deal, and so anyways, to move on a little bit, there's this girl, Allison blank, because I can't remember her last name to save my life, and she was head over heels for me. I think this was like, she was the best relationship of my life, and it only lasted a week, which is pretty depressing. There's another girl that really liked me too, but we never did anything. But oh man, that was, you know, like sometimes I think back to that, I'm like, wow, I really screwed up, because her and I, like, she really wanted to date me for a long, long time. And eventually school's coming to an end, and I'm about to move, and I'm like, you know what, let's try this out. And I was like, wow, she was way much shorter than me, guys, way much shorter, but she was a lot shorter than I was, and it was just, I wish I would have taken the time to enjoy that relationship, and enjoy that person longer than a week. But, you know, that's the price you pay for being a loser. And so anyways, so eventually we move, and I tried my hardest to leave that life behind me. I wanted to start new, but it kind of like, you know, it takes a while to break old habits. And And so when I got to Washington, because to back up a little bit, my dad was going to lose his job in Kansas because the business was going out of business. And so like he puts his application online, Boeing sees it, and they hire him. And so it was, I guess it was kind of like a blessing that his job was going under, but we had to move, and so Washington was the place we were going. And I have lived here for 4 years. I could easily say that these are the best 4 years of my life, but only because I'm old enough to understand that what the best time of your life means. But anyways, so we got here, and I kind of kept the old, punk kind of, not punkish, because I didn't dress punk, but I was like a punk, you know what I'm saying? And like trying to like fight the man kind of feeling, and that is not a way to handle life. And there's a reason why you should respect authority, and it's just I didn't realize it at the time, but the way I am now is the way you're supposed to be as a person. People think, oh, I'll be different, and I'll dress black, and I'll act like an asshole all the time, and I'll watch anime and all this, and I'll act like an anime character, and I'll be different, and everyone will like me because I'm different. But that's not the truth. Nobody likes those kinds of people. People only like conformers. And so eventually what I did was I conformed to my friends, to the people around me, and it's sad to say, but I'm a happier person because of it. Eventually, like, I had so many skinny friends that I was like, it's not the whole reason why I started losing weight, but I'll get into that next video. So thanks for watching, guys. This video is coming to an end. Please like this video, comment if you feel like you got to, and get someone to subscribe. Thanks, guys.